Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, the Babe Lay, aka Lay, and today video will be another story time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment before you even watch my video. I'll wait. Alright, this is the story time about me working at Dunkin Donuts. So as y'all know, we had COVID last year and I had lost my job, so I had to make it work basically with my little stimulus check that I had, and I was spending that like crazy. Never again will I spend money like that, because like I was spending it too much. So after graduation, all this other stuff, I was like, I need to get a job. Like, I'm tired of spending other people's money. I need to get a job. So my wifey had told me that Dunkin Donuts was hiring. So I'm like, okay, bet. I was like, I'm about to fill out the application and I'm gonna go up there. So I filled out the application and got my interview 2 days later and got the job. So me and her started working. She started a day before me, so she kind of had the vibe of what was going on at Dunkin Donuts. So I started work. First red flag. There were flies in the office. There were flies in the office. So I'm like, the fuck? This is not sanitary. This is a health violation right here. What the hell? So I ain't mad at it at first. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even care. So then I started my first day. Second red flag. He put me on register with no training. No training. Like, when I tell you nobody got training at the job, I asked everybody at the job. They said, no, I had to train myself. What do you mean you had to train yourself? They said, no, we had to train ourselves. We looked at people and watched them, and then we did it and kept practicing. I said, so there was no training? They was like, no, there was no training. So you're telling me this is a job. This is a corporation that doesn't do any training. I was like, this is my first job ever, not getting no type of training for the position that I was hired for. Like, come on now, I was hired for cashier. How you put me on cashier on the first day and I don't even know how to work the register? Like, put me on coffees. What are you doing? So as we start getting into the days, about my second week at Dunkin', I'm like this, doing registers, teaching new people that's coming in, all that. I'm still having a little difficulties finding things on the register, but I'll find it just like that. Like, I'll find it. So I get in an argument with my manager. I said, how do you expect people to know everything on their first day and you don't even get them training? He said, I teach them everything. I teach them everything. No, you don't. You teach people how to make coffees and put sugar and cream in those bitches. You don't show them how to do the register. You don't show them how to change things. You expect them to know stuff just by seeing other people do stuff. Like, that makes no sense. How you supposed to train somebody and you're not even training them? Like, you're supposed to train people on the job that they're getting hired on. I still to this day don't understand why he does that. Like, so okay, I'm a month in this job. I'm going ham on this job. I'm training people that just started. I'm doing register. I'm doing cash out. I'm doing all that. I'm making coffees all at the same time. And then one of our teammates got in a car accident, so she couldn't work for a couple weeks. So, you know, it was kind of hard because it was like we needed that extra person to make coffees and do register and all that other stuff. So then my schedule started getting longer. Instead of working 6 to 12, I was working 6 to 2. Instead of working 6 to 2, I was starting to work 6 to 3. Like, I'm like, you can't be doing this. Like, first off, when I first started working there, I told them, like, I'm a college student. I have class in the afternoon. I have to be at home by like 2 something to get on my Zoom class. So, like, I'm telling him this and he still put me on the schedule for 6. Like, dude, you know I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning just to be here at 6, just to get off, to hurry up and get on the bus to be on time for my Zoom class. So then I just stopped going to my Zoom classes. I wasn't doing bad in class. He just was like, well, these Zoom classes are just for me to catch up on you guys and see how you're doing on the work. I was like, okay, cool, but I'm doing good with the work anyway, so I don't really need to join the Zoom classes. Anyways, So I'm telling him this. I'm like, you can't keep putting me on the schedule after 2 because, like, I have classes. I'm a college student. I don't just have this as a priority. I have college too. So it's like, you can't be doing this. So then I was working every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to work here no more. So my wife, she quit 2 weeks in her, like, even starting a job. So she started working at some other job, and then she found another job that me and her both can work at as service assistants. So I started working there on weekends from 5 to 11. So I told him, like, yeah, I got a new job. I can't be working Saturday and Sunday too late or too early because I have work 5 to 11 at my other job. So I need to have at least one day off for this week. One day off all my schedules because, like, I can't. That's a lot of work for me plus college. Like, I wasn't used to balancing all that work plus college plus going to job, you know, waking up early, all this other shit. So I was like, you gotta take me out the schedule for like a couple of weeks until I can get used to my schedule now. So he started doing that, and then he wanted to text me like, can you come in on Saturday? Somebody called out. No. And I didn't even look at I looked at my phone and went right back to sleep. Like, I'm not coming in, dude. No, I told you I need this day off. I have another job. Like, come on, I'm doing more at my other job than I'm doing at this job. Like, you can't be doing that. So I told Red. So I'm telling him, like, I'm about to be going on this vacation soon. I need a week off. He said okay. He gave me the week off. I didn't even go to the vacation. I was so heated. Like, that whole month I just want to forget about because I didn't even go on a fucking vacation. I was pissed. So I come back, and he's like, so how was the vacation? I said I didn't get to go because some situation happened. I don't want to talk about it. I will make up my week that I missed. So I didn't make up the week. Check me real fat, almost $600. So I started making up my weeks, and I started, you know, doing good. I was stressed. I'm not gonna hold you. I was stressed. Working 2 jobs and college, doing homework Saturday and Sunday. Like, it was a lot. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I never complained to people, but, like, I used to cry at night because I was so stressed out. Like, that shit used to zone me out so much. So then I just started slacking on work, and that made my grades go down. So I was like, no, I need to not do this because I need to get my grades up to get my credits. So then we started getting more new people, and they not even old enough to be working in the morning. They're minors. So I'm like, why are you hiring minors at this time? Like, they're in school. You shouldn't be hiring no minors right now. And that's like violation. Like, you're not supposed to, like, come on now, get the fuck out of here. So we started complaining hella. He gonna get mad because our mask wasn't on our nose. Like, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. So, like, most of the time I'll be like this because I can't breathe. Like, you having this mask on all day, you cannot fucking breathe. So he'll get mad because our mask is up here. Boy, you don't even wear a mask half the time. What are you talking about? Nor do you wash your hands when you come in and out the door. So don't do that. So I was like, oh, I'm just tired of the job. All we kept saying, we about to quit. That's all we kept saying. So more red flags start coming up, telling me, like, I need to quit the job. So one day, I wasn't there. Well, I wasn't there. I just left because I was off work. And my friend was like, man, when you left, you should have said what the fuck happened. I said, what happened? She talk about, man, why they drop a donut on the floor and put that bitch back up and served it? I said, what? You said what? She said, yes, they put a donut fell on the floor and they put that bitch and served it. I said, you know what? I'm calling health board. I'm calling the health board because that's disgusting. First off, why are you serving a donut that just fell on the floor? This floor don't be clean like that. Don't do that. So then I was like, you know what? That's sick. I'm not eating no more donuts from this place. So then I started seeing more red flags. There were gnats on the syrups that we had. It was gnats all over by the utensils that we use. He talked about, y'all need to clean this more often to keep the gnats away. No, there's something in here that's attracting the gnats more than them syrups. Sir, thank you very much. Like, don't do that. Please don't. So then one day I'm on register taking orders, and I look up to look at the donuts, and I'm trying to get them bitches had nets in the donuts, like in the donuts, yo. Like I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, I'm about to throw up. They like, what's wrong? I said, but I'm about to throw up. I said, look up there. They was like, ugh. I was like, exactly, I'm not serving no donuts. I was like, but that's sick. Like, that should not be happening. And the fact they kept trying to make me serve the donuts, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. That's disgusting. Ain't nobody about to have no fly in a donut and then come back up here complaining. I'm trying to help people out. I'm trying to help this business out. We're not getting complaints. That was my last straw right there when I seen them nets and them donuts. I was like, no, that's my last straw. I can't take it no more. I can't take it. So then I was going to take another vacation in November. That didn't happen either. So I was losing. I lost about 30 hours that week. Heated, but it was alright. It was alright. I don't care. I'm gonna make them weeks up. Man, when I tell you I came back and it was bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit, I said, you know what? I quit in the middle of the week that I was on vacation. Yes, I did. I quit in the middle of I said I will no longer be working here. Because first off, my name was on the schedule for the week that I was supposed to come back. He talking about, oh, because you said you were supposed to come back this day. Exactly. But when I was on vacation the first time, you put me back the day that I came back from my vacation. But you can't put me on the schedule now. Like, what the fuck? No. Make me on the schedule or I'm quitting. So I was like, nope, I'm quitting. So I sent him my resignation letter. And that bitch was long. I said, I ain't quitting the job because the job is very unprofessional. It's not safe for work environment. This job is very toxic. The work environment is very toxic. Everybody there is complaining about the job. I'm not the only one. So you need to get together or this job will be done for it. So my friend, she's still working there. And she texted me like maybe like 3 weeks later after I quit. And she was like, guess what? I said, what? She said, me and this girl just got fired. I said, for what? She said, for defending ourselves. I said, man, listen. If I was there, you know I would have got fired with y'all. No cap, I would have got fired with y'all because I don't care at this point. And then she was like, yeah, he was on bullshit. I was like, yeah, I'm glad I quit. Then she said he got fired. I was like, that's karma for your ass. That is karma. Because you know what? God don't like ugly. You shouldn't be treating females or general customer service was terrible there. Period. But you shouldn't be treating females like they under you. Like, no sir, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna treat me like I'm a dog, like I'm a slave. No, you can kiss my ass on that because I'm not. No, I don't care how bad I need this job. I'm not about to get treated like a dog for $9.50. For $9.50 an hour. You got me fucked up. Never in my life. Never. Could never. To this day, I would never work at Dunkin. If I work at Dunkin, it would probably be another state. It would probably be another state, but I'm not working here, Cincinnati. No. And if y'all want to know which one I'm talking about the one on Glenway, by the outlet, by the plaza. That one. That's disgusting. Don't ever go there. There's a bunch of Indians. They're racist as fuck. I don't give a fuck when nobody said it was racist as fuck. They always used to talk about us in their fucking language. And knowing that we know they talking about us because they would say our names. Shit was corny as fuck. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. There will be 2 more videos coming out.